Hello and welcome back to Talk Norwich City. It's the big one. It is Norwich versus Liverpool, or should I say Liverpool versus Norwich this Friday. We're back in the big time, and that means collaborations. I'm delighted to be joined by Chris Pajak from the Redmen TV. Chris, it has been a while, hasn't it?
It's been far too long, mate. I'm so happy to have you back. Have you still got John Ruddy and Nets?
Not anymore.
That's a shame.
Luis Suarez. So, I mean, it's basically turning into probably Norwich being the favourites this Friday. Anyway, this pre-season, we all know what happened with you last season. Champions League, second in the league, an unbelievable campaign. I've been reading a lot in the press this week because I'm starting to get a bit jittery. It's the opening game. A lot of people are saying you've had a shocking pre-season. Talk us through it.
Yeah, we've not had a great pre-season. I mean, it started really well. We started with, oh my goodness, I think we've had 7 or 8 pre-season friendlies, so this was a while ago now. We started with a 6-0 win against Tranmere, 3-1 against Bradford. Then it started to go downhill from there when we started to play some good ones. So yeah, we've had we got beaten by Dortmund and played Sevilla and struggled, and Sporting and struggled. Even Napoli, we got tonked there. It wasn't until Lyon that we put in a half decent performance, but all that's been forgotten because of the performance we put in the Community Shield on Sunday. We've had, I'm sure most of the clubs around us, and maybe you guys are exactly the same, is that a lot of players going over to the AFCON and the Copa America, and it's been a bit bitty. We've not had a lot of our players there. Sadio Mane has only been back in training since Monday. For his first day of pre-season training. Mo Salah about Tuesday last week, something like that. So they've not been there a long time, and it's been a little bit bitty. But we're not worried. You might see a few people on Twitter worried, but everyone that I speak to is uber confident going into this game, Jack.
It's really funny looking at the transfer business as well, because I think we're 19th in the league in terms of money spent. The only team below us are you at the moment. So, is it a sense of, did you need to strengthen on last season? Obviously, your team had depth and looked so good. Would you have liked to seen a few more additions through the summer?
Absolutely. I think every football fan does, don't they? With your heart on heart, everybody loves a new signing, a transfer, a rumour. But I thought Liverpool needed a 4th player for the front 3, and I don't mean a squad player, I mean a 4th first teamer to fit into 3 positions. It doesn't look like Liverpool have had the money to do that this summer. I'd have liked to have seen a backup left-back come in. I think we're pretty good everywhere else, if I'm honest. We sold Alberto Moreno, he left on a free, apologies. So I think we needed someone to cover for him, but we've got a young lad in Larouci, who's 18 years old, who's being converted from a left winger. He looks really raw. We've got another lad called Adam Lewis who's coming through the ranks, so he could be an option. But seriously, that 4th forward place for me would have been, and I think most Liverpool fans would tell you the same. Are we going to struggle without it? No, probably not. Will it hinder us winning the league? Maybe.
Okay. Historically, or should I say over the past 5-6 years, you've got a fantastic record against us, mainly because Luis Suarez was scoring hat-tricks for fun. It's always tough to tell on the first game of the season, though, isn't it? You never know what's going to happen. You're coming off the back of Champions League success. We're coming off the back of Championship success. So what's your kind of expectation going into this game? What are you expecting to see from both sides?
Really, it's our first game at Anfield since we've won the European Cup, Jack. So first of all, I think the atmosphere is going to be really, really good. I think there's going to be a real welcoming from 54,000 Liverpool fans who are just ecstatic to see the side that won the Champions League. We obviously had a few thousand people go over there and were able to watch that game, but the full Anfield crowd hasn't been able to support them. So I think a fast start in front of a crowd that's made up to be back in the Premier League action, and I think kind of looking at the game at the Community Shield, forgetting the rest of pre-season because it wasn't very good. I think a Liverpool side that goes and just takes the game by the scruff of the neck, but also one that realises a game is 90 minutes. That's what we learnt most last season. We played from the start, a whistle to the end, and we didn't blow ourselves out. We weren't pushing too hard too early and making sure that we just got the job done in 90 minutes. We're a very grown-up side. We're a real side. We're serious nowadays. It's not the side that used to score 5 and concede 4. we marshal our defence very well, we keep a lot of clean sheets, and we can still score goals. It's very different to the one that you've played in recent years.
Definitely. The bookies have obviously got you clear favourites. Everyone with a sane mind would have you as clear favourites. But in the back of your mind, are you slightly wary that there's always the potential of a banana skin against the newly promoted side?
Yeah, I think so. I think, I don't know why it stands out for me, but, when Wigan came up 10, 15 years ago, did they play Chelsea on the first day? And they gave them a right good run for the money. And there's something magical about a promoted side playing one of the big guns in the league. There really is, because it's two unknown quantities. We've probably got hardly anyone left. Maybe Jordan Henderson from that 13-14 side. We've got rid of Mignolet, so there's no one left that remembers those Norwich games really, or not many anyway. So two completely different sides. Norwich will be able to play with a freedom, and I think that's what you should be looking forward to. Is a lot of sides come up and they think, oh, well, you know what? We'll try and sit back and we'll try and nick something. If I was a promoted side, I'd be like, we're going to get 0 points against Liverpool across 2 games. Let's just play our natural game. If we get a point, if we get 3, brilliant. We're up on where we thought we'd be. That's what I'd do if I was Norwich. And you know what? If that could surprise Liverpool if Norwich was to come and do that. I still fancy us, don't get me wrong, Jack. I really do. But we got beat once last season, and that was by Manchester City.
Definitely. I suppose the benefit, finally, the benefit of newly promoted teams sometimes is the opposition don't know what to expect from them. But in this case, Jurgen Klopp knows Daniel Farke very well. There's a lot of links. Mario Vrancic worked with Jurgen Klopp before. So I suppose Liverpool will go into this game knowing exactly what Norwich are going out to do. And that's got to be a benefit for you guys.
Yeah, I think so. But then equally, your manager and your coaching staff and your players will have been watching Liverpool as well. So, and you never know how it all works out on these early stages of the season. It's about grinding results out, isn't it? That's what Liverpool have become very good at, Jack. So hopefully we're able to do that. But I'm glad that you're back, to be honest. Personally for you, and to see you, because I know how heartbroken you were when you went down, as I don't know any other Norwich fans. But also because Norwich are one of those sides that just no one's got a dislike for them. They're just a nice side, aren't they? They play in yellow. No one hates yellow. You hate blue. Like I hate blue because of Everton and all that type of stuff. But no one plays in yellow. Like Dortmund play in yellow. It's nice. It's inoffensive. It's a nice team, and it's a good away day by all accounts.
Come on then, Chris. Final thing. Score prediction.
3-0 Liverpool.
3-0. We're not going to get anything. Not even a goal.
You could get a nice pie from home.
There we go. That'll do us.
It's a community bakery right outside Anfield, mate. It's run by volunteers. It does the best pie.
What's the best filling?
Oh, the Shankly.
Right. Okay. Well, if we get nothing else from this video, we've got a fantastic pie recommendation. That does me fine. Thank you very much, Chris. Head over to the Redmen TV for all of the best Liverpool content. And if you're a Liverpool fan that's coming over here, please do subscribe. Norwich City content all of the while. Thank you very much, and we'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.